there's at least one of my colleagues that can't take a joke, and so I apologize if I offended him.
Anyone out there that feels offended by those comments, I just want to say I'm sorry. I apologize.
I offer my apologies to those who were offended by my words.
If anybody is offended, I deeply apologize.
I'm sorry if I offended a congressman.
I apologize if it offended anyone.
I was one who did some stupid things in high school, and if anyone feels that they were offended by that, I certainly apologize for that.
It was a much different tone from Romney than when he was first asked about the Washington Post report that he and his high school classmates allegedly attacked a presumed homosexual student named John Lauber and forcibly cut his hair 48 years ago. Yesterday, he laughed it off.
You know, I don't remember that incident, and I'll tell you, I certainly don't believe that I thought the fellow was homosexual.
5 of Romney's classmates told the Washington Post what they remembered about a day in 1965, a day that, quote, they came upon Lauber, tackled him, and pinned him to the ground. As Lauber, his eyes filling with tears, screamed for help, Romney repeatedly clipped his hair with a pair of scissors.
The story has set off a furious debate about whether things that happened so long ago matter today.
If teenagers ran the White House, this would be a relevant conversation.
In these days, if something like that happened, that person would be prosecuted, perhaps for a hate crime.
Did Obama pull any pranks in high school?
Now some conservatives are pointing to the president's own memoir, where he acknowledged as a 10-year-old mistreating the only other black kid in his class, a girl named Coretta who had no friends.
I ran up to Coretta and gave her a slight shove. She staggered back and looked up at me, but still said nothing. "Leave me alone," I shouted again. And suddenly Coretta was running, faster and faster.
As for the Obama campaign's reaction to all this controversy surrounding Romney, tonight a spokesperson for the Obama campaign would tell me only that Romney did the right thing by apologizing to anybody he may have offended.